In Community Matters this morning, it's going to look like a beautiful day to celebrate America's birthday and the 4th of July fireworks spectacular celebration in Burlington, just a couple of days away. So, what better person to tell us all about it than Tom Swenson from NorthStar Fireworks. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about what we can expect with this year's fireworks.
Well, we've been watching the lake levels pretty close this spring, and
Yeah, that's been a big deal.
Yeah,
We've been talking about that a lot.
a few weeks ago we were talking about how we weren't sure if we were going to have a break wall to use, but I think we're going to be good. It's dropped almost a foot since the last time we spoke.
Good. Wonderful.
So you can expect to see the fireworks back to the break wall.
Okay.
Spread out again. A lot of low-level stuff with the crossings, and they. Yeah, so I think we'll see that again, and we'll see the larger shells off the barge.
Good,
So,
good.
yeah.
Now, how long do the fireworks last?
So the fireworks this year I think are about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Starting right around 9:30. And it should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, we're so pumped about it. Looking forward to it. Now, are there any new designs that we're going to be seeing? Can you tell us about it? Or it's usually the same?
The colors, I think you'll notice, are a little more vibrant this year. We
Oh,
spent a lot of
okay.
work over in China this last year working with our factories.
Wow.
And so I think we're getting our colors down. So I think people will notice the brightness and the clarity of some of the different shells. Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, tell us a little bit about the process of making this spectacular show happen.
Yeah, so we jokingly say that's a 364-day process. The day after the show,
Yeah.
we will start
Right
to
away.
regroup, talk about what went well, what didn't go well, and start planning for the next year. And then we work with the Coast Guard, we work with the Parks and Rec, Burlington Parks and Rec, Lake Champlain Transportation to kind of pull it all together.
Okay.
The day of the show, or the week of the celebration starting
Like
tomorrow.
now. Yeah, yeah.
Starting tomorrow, we'll have a crew down on the break wall working basically 2 days around the clock to set it up. So it's it's a lot of work, but
Right.
a lot of fun.
It all pays off, right, in the
Yeah,
end?
it all pays off.
That's wonderful. Now, how long have you been involved in the planning and this whole thing?
So that's a really cool story. My
Yeah.
father started NorthStar almost 40 years ago.
Wow.
And he actually shot off this barge when he was my age, 20, 30 years ago. So it's kind of cool that I get to now work on that same barge, 20 years later. And so I've been around fireworks a long time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So there's a good history behind it,
There
too.
is, yeah.
Awesome. Well, everyone's very excited about these fireworks, but there's always safety concerns.
Yes.
So do you have any tips for people on how to be safe? And I don't know if there's like a distance thing, but just give
Yeah.
them a little bit, an idea of how to be safer.
So the big thing to push is we get a lot of people down to the waterfront on the day of the show. So we ask that you leave your sparklers, your smoke balls, your consumer fireworks at home. No need for those on the break wall or down at the waterfront. Leave that to us. Leave your pets at home as
That's a good
well.
one, too, 'cause the kids get scared.
They can, yeah. And then if you are going to shoot your own personal show, at your backyard, make sure you always have your hose pulled out and your safety glasses and a big open place to do that. But, when you come to a public event like the Burlington waterfront,
Right.
Even sparklers, I wouldn't even bring those down to the waterfront.
Gotcha.
Just a lot of people. And so also for boaters out on the water,
Yeah.
really respect the Coast Guard's perimeter they set up, because we do have to have people back and outside our safety zone. So if you're out on a boat this year, just, pay attention to the boundaries of the Coast Guard.
There you go. All those things to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if this is a weird question, but is there a particular place that has the best view, or is it just really anywhere near the water?
Yeah, so obviously it's designed for the folks down on the waterfront, and
Right.
that's what the break wall we keep talking about is all about. That's where I think you'll get your best show, and that's the way the show's oriented. If you're further away, you'll still get a great show, but it's going to be more of an aerial type show.
Okay.
So I think the down at the waterfront is by far the best place to get the full experience.
Nice. Now, how was last year's weather? Was it the same?
Last year was hot. Last year
Okay.
was the day of the show was about 110 degrees, I
Oh
think.
my God.
Yeah,
So I'm
so,
wondering how many people are going to come out. I don't know if it changes yearly.
It does change. I mean,
Okay.
a couple years ago we were setting up in sweatshirts, and I think tomorrow
Wow.
we'll probably be in t-shirts.
That's gonna be
So weather
awesome.
doesn't affect the show too much.
Right.
Heavy rain and lightning is really what we're looking that can cause a problem, but I think we're going to be good.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Now,
so I
is there
think we're-
anything else that people should know before coming to the fireworks? Other than enjoy it?
Yeah, just enjoy them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
again, what
should be
time is
good.
it? 9:30?
9:30.
Wonderful.
Yep.
At the waterfront.
At the waterfront.
Perfect.
Yeah, be
Yay!
there.
So exciting. We're so pumped for it too. We're going to be there live all morning as well. But all that information will be on our website, mychamplainvalley.com. Thank you again.
Yes,
We're
thank you,
so
guys.
excited.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll be back.